Okay. Hello everybody, this is Chaos with Chaos Esports Productions, bringing you today's semi-finals for the Eternal Dreamers in-house tournament. Let's go ahead and introduce our players. Spawning in the lower left-hand corner here on Ice, it is going to be Eternal Dreamers Whiteout. And spawning in the upper left-hand corner in the red trunks, it is going to be Eternal Dreamers Demonizer. So, this guy clearly doesn't like English, but nonetheless, he's got a pretty big muscle under his command center. And it looks like he is going to be playing the safe style. This is going to be a very, very interesting PvT match. Now, PvT, in my opinion, tends to play out one of two different ways. You get, obviously, the really early Marine Rush type style play out of the Terran player, or obviously you've got all the other shenanigans that Terran players can do, and basically the Protoss player is mainly going to be focused on getting up his natural expansion and kind of playing that two-base go and kill your opponent type strategy. So, Rack's coming out, everything's looking fancy-dancy. Pretty normal timings, everything's going pretty A-okay. Now, this map actually tends to be a fairly decent blink map, just because you've got a fairly wide range that goes up into the main base. So I'll be interested to see whether or not we see any sorts of timings. Now, we do have second gas now out. Ooh, excuse me for my yawn. Whoa! Not sure where that came from, but second gas is going to be out, and I would assume that that would be followed up with our wonderful Cybernetic score. So yes, the probe is not going to be able to get in and see anything, so he has no idea whether or not the gas is being taken. And that basically just means that he's basically going to force himself to get out a very, very early Mothership Core or a very, very early Stalker to deal with any potential... interesting. Oh boy. Oh, Demonizer knows what's going on. He's like, yep, there's gonna be a pylon over there. That's right. So the pylon is ooh, yeah, the pylon's gonna get spotted, and this probe is more or less not gonna get anything accomplished, unfortunately. So, like I said, Stalker now being popped out along with the Mothership Core. So, definitely playing a little bit more on the safer side. Obviously, it looks like the probe managed to escape and live another day. So, that is definitely not going to be kosher. Actually, did he see that? I think just barely not. So yeah, so this probe's just chilling out, doing his thing. Ooh, Twilight Council. So the question of the day is, will this be DTs or will this be Blink? That is the question. So, random people calling me. Why are they calling me? I have no idea. Stalker out on the field. Gonna get a little bit of damage done on these Marines, and actually with these 4 Marines out here, let's be very, very careful with both of these units. But yeah, the Marines actually might get taken out. Actually, this could be a little bit of an issue for Terran players. Definitely needs to not overextend his units. Doesn't want to lose any units here early. Marines just keep on popping out. They do. 2 at a time. So, command center actually being built on the high ground, playing a little bit more on the safer side, and now that we got Widow Mines out, I'm going to say that he saw that Widow Mine. So, Widow Mine. Well, I can't stop yawning tonight, holy cow. So yeah, Protoss playing on pretty much one base. Actually managed to deny that little, ooh, yeah, this he You need to get out of there right now. No amount of micro is going to save you there, buddy. So yeah, we are seeing a little bit of Blink play. He definitely needs to keep the Mothership core alive as much as possible. And with this second Widow Mine out, he's probably going to come in. Now, the only downside to having both of these Widow Mines out here is obviously he's going to totally miss the blink into the main that is going to happen. So it's definitely going to be a big bummer here very shortly. Random robotics facility being built. There are just way too many Marines out here
is under attack.
For anything to really truly get accomplished. He isn't going to see the everything that's going on, so he's definitely put himself into a very interesting position. Now, the Stalkers are going to start to pick away at some of these units. Supply depot is going to get taken out. And actually, with this bunker being built in the main, it's very, very obvious that Demonizer is in a little bit of a trouble. You know, he doesn't really have a whole lot going on, and the SCVs are being pulled. Ooh, very nice time warp. Now, unfortunately, with the Mothership core potentially going to die here, a lot of these SCVs are getting taken out very, very well. And actually, with pretty much no units lost. I mean, he lost a single stalker earlier, but in general, really not that much going. Ooh, and with the blink forward, I think that's going to end up to take out the rest of his Marines, and I don't think there's really much Demonizer can do. Even though he is on 2 base, he really doesn't have the units that he needs to defend this, and a lot of SCVs are actually getting pulled into the main to help deal with this pressure. And with I'm really surprised he didn't siege up his tank. Been very, very helpful. But with the time warp now going down and the tank being blinked on, I don't think there's really much that Demonizer can do. And that should be game number 1 as we go into this best. I would assume this is going to be a best of 3 series, so we will have to take a look and see what